This is the tale of a solar panel who once used to rely on fossil fuels for energy, but then one day he switched to solar panels. This is him before switching. Once fossil fuels ran out, Sonny wasn't able to perform his daily tasks. Fossil fuels are a non-renewable energy source. Although petroleum and coal are effective in providing us the energy we need, they are not guaranteed in the future. Unlike fossil fuels, solar energy is harnessed from the sun. The sun is a constant supply of energy that, if harnessed, can supply the necessary power for Sonny to perform everyday simple tasks. In order to capture the energy from the sun, one must have a solar panel. The panel converts the sun's rays into electrical energy that can be used. As seen here, Sonny is a solar panel and is absorbing the sun's rays and converting it into energy. Sonny is now able to perform tasks that require energy.
The next day, Sonny went to school so he could learn all about solar panels.
I just have so much energy. I can even turn on these lights.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, Miss Izzy.
So, today we're going to be learning about solar panels. Who knows what they are? Matt?
Isn't that when you get energy from natural resources like the grass?
No, you idiot.
Not quite. Does anyone else know?
No.
Mitch?
Well, I make these PV panels with silicone, and when the sunlight hits them, it separates the electrons, which creates a charge, and the charge is then sent to homes or stored in batteries.
Wow, you really did your research. You're so bright.
The most common solar panels are made of photovoltaic cells, which are made of silicone. When light strikes this cell, the silicone acts as a semiconductor and some energy is absorbed. The energy knocks electrons loose, allowing them to flow freely, and an electric field in the cell forces the electrons freed by the light absorption to flow in a certain direction. This flow of electron creates a current which is turned into an electric charge when wires are attached. This charge is then carried off to be used or stored.
Sonny, you're so cool.
Yeah, I already know that. Kind of a renewable energy source. I don't even pollute the environment. I don't emit any carbon dioxide gases or sulfur gases for that matter.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, I know. Unlike fossil fuels over here.
You cost way too much,
Yeah,
Sonny.
but in
boy.
the long run, bro, I'm actually more effective than you are. And cost, like, less cost.
Yeah.
Solar panels do not emit CO2 gas, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, or mercury. Solar panels are an investment and will end up saving you money in the long run. Using solar panels will decrease dependence on the use of fossil fuels, and widespread use of solar panels may end up leading to the U.S.'s decrease in dependence on foreign oil. Solar panels are sustainable and renewable because they use the sun. Little to no maintenance is required for solar panels, and because all they do is absorb the light from the sun, they are nearly silent. Solar panels also provide energy in remote areas because the sun is everywhere. Installation of solar panels is expensive. It may take a long time. Climates may hinder the ability for some solar panels to work, such as snow covering the top of solar panels, not allowing any sunlight to penetrate the solar panels. Solar panels also take up large amounts of space and are not appealing on some properties. Solar panels do not provide energy without sunlight, so in areas without sunlight there is no energy to be harvested. Energy cannot be efficiently stored from solar panels. Also, jobs from solar panels will increase, but will decrease in the long run because, for the most part, solar panels are self-sustaining and self-sufficient. fossil fuels produce more pollution than solar panels and also lead to global warming and may cause illness when they are inhaled in great amounts. Solar energy is also an unlimited resource where fossil fuels are considered non-renewable. Fossil fuels are also a lot more expensive in the long run. In comparison to solar panels, wind turbines take up a great amount of space and create a huge amount of disruptive noise when they turn. Wind turbines are also not practical in urban areas such as New York and Chicago, when solar panels could easily be placed on the tops of these buildings, and there's a lot more room for solar panels rather than wind turbines. Wind turbines are also only efficient in windy places, therefore the climate may hinder the ability for some wind turbines to work. Wind turbines also require a lot more maintenance than solar panels. Solar energy is also a lot more affordable than wind turbines.
Time to show hydropower who's boss. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hydroelectric power works on a large scale rather than a small scale, so is not efficient for homes. It also requires much more maintenance than solar panels do. Hydroelectric power also requires dams, which are very expensive and time-consuming to build.
Installing a medium-sized grid-tie system of solar panels may cost upwards of $6,000. Influencing the cost of solar energy includes kilowatt-hour per month required, where you live, where the panels will be installed, and the budget, as well as how much your energy company charges you per month.
An example of the cost of solar energy is a small 5 solar panel system that has a total output of 1.5 kilowatts and costs $7.65 per watt. A larger 30 panel system that has a total output of 6.9 kilowatts costs $4.85 per watt. A large megawatt array of solar panels can be priced as low as $3 per watt. As seen, the more solar panels that someone possesses, the less per dollar per kilogram the person's price will be.
The amount of solar energy reaching the Earth's surface is double that amount currently available from non-renewable resources. The solar energy that hits 1 square mile in 1 year is equivalent to the energy provided by 4 million barrels of oil. As solar energy becomes more useful, the government will provide more incentives to switch to solar energy. Therefore, it is very likely that solar energy will become very popular in the near future.
A centralized collection device used to generate power from the sun is called a power tower. Which of the following terms refers to energy produced from any source other than a fossil fuel, is an alternative energy source because the fossil fuel is non-renewable? One of the principal advantages of photovoltaic cells is that they can be used for power remote locations. Use of overhangs that block sunlight in summer but allow sunlight in winter to warm up the building is an example of Greek and Roman temple architecture. In the summer, Greeks didn't want their homes getting too hot, so they devised structures that blocked out sunlight. But in the winter, in order to conserve energy, they devised structures that would hold in the sunlight for heat. Direct conversion of electricity using sunlight without using an intermediate fluid medium is accomplished by photovoltaic cells. Photovoltaic systems utilize solar energy by generating electricity directly from sunlight. Power tower systems generate electricity by mirrors that focus sunlight on a central collector and generator.